Hey, my three angel. Hey, y'all. Tonight we're gonna talk about what happened to Deja, Jenkins minus. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Salute everybody. Salute, salute, salute. So again, we talking about Deja. What happened to Deja? Deja was a 22-year-old female that lost her life to her baby daddy. She had just given birth to a 2-month-old daughter. She was stabbed 58 times and a broken neck. Okay. Just think getting stabbed 58 times. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on, y'all. I want this to sink in. Hey, my Sheila. Hey, Super Troll. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Peaches, my baby. Hold on, let me get my notes. Deja was born February 15th, 1999, and was savagely murdered on Thanksgiving morning, November 26th, 2021. She was 22 years old when her on again, off again boyfriend, baby daddy, allegedly decided to end her life. Mm, mm, mm. She was stabbed 58 times and had a broken neck. Deja lived in Lowell, Massachusetts. She was born to Lamont Jenkins and Latoya Minus. Deja was a victim of domestic violence, but still managed to be a great mother to her newborn baby. On November 26th, her life was sadly taken, and in the most horrific possible way. Mm. Hey, Mahaya. Hey, Just Jay. Yes, guys, please hit the like button, please. Deja was due to show up at her family house on Thanksgiving. She had just left her mom that night, talked to all the family. She lived in Boston, where she lived with her family members. Hey, YouTube cameras, baby. She mm, she was supposed to show up at dinner. They waited and they waited. They watched her location. Instead of calling the police immediately, they decided just to wait and watch her location. Her location showed that she was at her baby daddy house. So they went over there, right? It was dark inside. They decided to break in. When they broke in, it was dark inside, no noise, no sound, no sign of anyone, not even the 2-month-old baby. Mm. The family goes to the house, call them out, and they enter into a room and they find Deja laying on the floor by an air mattress. Y'all still can't get past being stabbed, not alone one time, but 58 times. I just can't. Ugh. If one of y'all can grab me a disclaimer, y'all know I ain't been live in so long. Um, oh, thank you, Mahaya. Hey, Thump. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube camera. Thank you. Hey, Nomad 1200. You know your name. Okay, where was I at? They found Daisha on the floor next to an air mattress. They called the police. Police came. Mind you, there's no sign of the person the house belonged to. No signs of the baby. Deja had been stabbed in her face, in her head, her neck, her arms, her hands, her chest. Deja had been stabbed everywhere. Oh, shucky ducky now. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Shout out to you. Hey, Nunu. Shout out to Mahaya. Let me pin this. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. What is going on with what is all this stuff? Wait a minute. Let me go back before I mess up. Oh, Lord. I'm about to mess up everything. Yeah, I'm doing my true crime. I got to get into something else. But hey, they didn't drain me with the un never ending beats. Like I'm drained of the BS. Like I'm literally drained. So I'm coming over here in my new lane. Yeah, I'm starting my new lane over here. Y'all just support me like I support y'all. Okay. Okay. There was no signs of Robinson or the daughter. 2 days before this incident happened, Robinson reached out to Deja on Facebook saying he wanted a paternity test because he didn't believe that the baby was his. All of a sudden, now 2 months. Now he don't think the baby his. And then instead of calling or texting, he do it on Facebook. Weird. The family found the baby at a whole nother location. How they found the baby, don't know what made them go to that location. Have no idea. No idea. But the baby diaper bag had dry blood on it. So they knew the baby was present when she was savagely attacked. Okay? The alleged father, I'm just going by his last name. I'm not going to say his whole name. He was out on bond already on two unrelated gun charges. He was also ordered to wear GPS. So, with that being said, they were able to place him at the home during the time that Deja was savagely harmed and taken away. It showed he was at that home till like 2 a.m. in the morning. And then he went around to random locations. All this going on Thanksgiving. 2 in the morning on Thanksgiving morning. Then he riding around different locations. And about 4:56 p.m., he cuts his monitor off, like cut it with scissors, knife. He cut it off. 3 days went by. 3 whole days go by. Thanksgiving was on Thursday. You have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, he was located and arrested right on the spot. Now, where he was arrested at, I have no idea. But when they arrested him, he pled not guilty. Thank you. Excuse me. Hold on. Come on, y'all, baby, bought me a piece of fish. Tasting it. He was arrested in Boston, and he had the audacity, the nerve, to plead not guilty. Then, after being held on a no bond, ooh, this fish good, y'all. I'm dropping it. He was being held with no bond. He had the nerve to tell them he was concerned for his safety. What do you mean? Your baby mama was stabbed 58 times and a broken neck. Stabbed 58 times in her face, in her head. She had defensive wounds in her hand where she was trying to block the knife. Can y'all imagine what that must have felt like? Hey, the Beef Sector Podcast. This happened in 2021 in Boston. 2021, Thanksgiving morning. This happened. And again, the family waited and decided to just watch her location to see if she would ever move from that spot. He didn't turn the phone off. He didn't do nothing. So with his GPS monitor showing him at the residence, her phone is showing at the residence. They're together. They're together. But he had the audacity to say he didn't feel safe in jail. Mm, mm. Well, Thanksgiving was on the 25th of 2021 because the family waited and waited. By the time the investigation people got there, by the time the medical examiners got there, but by the time everybody got there, they pronounced her dead the next day. They couldn't go back. They had to do their own time. So to lose your life at 22 years old because he felt like she had cheated on him. Can y'all imagine that? And then you do it in front of the baby. You do it in front of the baby. All you had to do was just get a blood test. They sell them at Walgreens, probably CVS. Hell, you might could find one at Walmart. I don't know. But no reason that she should have lost her life, number one. On Thanksgiving, number two. In front of her baby, number three. Sir, you just out of it. And then you plead not guilty. So I'm gonna do a part two because we gonna get into him and all his BS. Y'all, I'm trying to watch my words. But again, I can't imagine being stabbed not on one time, 58 times, all over. I don't like needles. Oh, yeah. Like she probably kept a lot of stuff from her family. She probably didn't say anything, but she felt okay enough to go with him to his house on Thanksgiving. Mm. Just pure evil. Just pure the evil. Like, when are people going to, unless you like prison, I get it, but you can't get away with nothing these days. Nothing. Nothing. So, when are people going to understand that and just move on with their life? And life is not worth taking again unless you like prison, unless you like getting your booty touched. That's the only thing I can see why a person would go in and out or even do something to even go to prison. You have to like what you like. And being with a woman ain't what you like. To be so young. And these days we can't even go with the theory of who raised them. We can't. We gonna get into that. Yeah. Mm, mm. It's really not much history, but we gonna get into him. Because for him to already be out on bail on two unrelated gun charges, like you have gun charges, but you took a knife. You wanted her to feel every. Oh my God, y'all! I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do true crime. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this because I'm about to break down. What in the hell? Don't poke me. Don't punch me. Don't pinch me. Don't touch me. Mm, mm, mm. And then you break her neck. Like you wanted to make sure that she was not going to make it. You broke her neck. Mm, mm. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end it here because y'all know I don't do long lives. Number one, and then I know other people about to go live. So I want to shout out to Miss Parker, Mahaya, and Shank. My three angel, I do believe, and I believe that's why she didn't say anything to her family. I believe she was terrified of him. Hey, lovely star. I believe she was terrified and didn't say a word. Now, like I said, there's not a lot of history on if she got in the car with him on Thanksgiving. Did he pick her up? Did she drive over there? Either way, he lured her to be in the presence of him. And again, 2 days prior, he just went on Facebook and said he wanted a paternity test. Why did you do it on Facebook? Oh, her family. See, when they broke in, they went through the window and then kicked in the door. The room that she was in was locked. So they had to kick that door in. And she was on the floor, face down, next to an air mattress. I'm gonna do part two in 3 days because I'm doing my research. Like I'm really like researching this stuff. And it's not too much out there. So like give me 2 days because I want this to be fresh. Like when we get into part two and talk about him. Like I want to get his jail records, how many times he was arrested. Like what could you possibly do from 18 to 22? But like you gotta go to Facebook and find out everything. I do not like Facebook, I swear to God. Like I don't go on Facebook. I created one, but that's that's every time you go on Facebook it's RIP somebody. It's RIP to somebody. And like the reason why I'm doing it like this too, because I know in our sector, y'all get tired of hearing the same BS, people screaming, scratching. I'm just over it. And I want this to be a safe place for everybody. That's a safe place. I know a lot of people not gonna tune in, a lot of people not gonna support the content, and that's cool. That's absolutely fine. Go with whatever flow your boat. I'm just not into it anymore. Like I'm over it. I'm over it, literally. But then after I do part two and cover the baby daddy, because we're gonna find out if he was the father of the. We want to know, did Deja lose her life in vain? Like we're gonna find out if he was the father, if he wasn't the father, what was the paternity, all that. Because once you go to jail with a felony, your DNA is in there, and for him to have two gun charges already, his DNA already in there. So we're gonna do part two, and then I'm gonna go on to uh where's baby Lisa? 10-month-old baby vanished 15 years ago. So y'all stay tuned for that. But on this note, I'm gonna do it like 30 minutes. Y'all got any questions, comments, concerns? But tune in. This is a safe place. And if there's anything that y'all want to talk about, we can. I'm open for everything. Just not BS. Okay. So, my three angel, I'm going to mod you. I just don't know how right now because this is totally different. I guess I'm gonna have to get. I guess I'm gonna have to get stuff going. All right, y'all. Let me end it and see what's going on.